Hi my darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I would love it if you would subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so YouTube can tell you every time I upload a new video. Today I've got the second part of the Forever Flawless collection and I'm going to show you the swatches, so if you'd like to see them, please continue to watch. I'm going to go through this collection in the same order as I did last time, give or take. I think I've got them all in the right order, so I'm just going to show you the front of the palette, the name of the palette, and then the swatches. So it's just going to be a lot of skipping when I put it all together, so at least it won't be so long. So firstly, we have got the Unconditional Love palette. This is the palette. Like I say, it's a little bit battered, but you know, it has been used. This is the palette. Isn't it gorgeous? Really pretty. I'm actually surprised at how well they swatch because this is quite an old palette. So that is the Unconditional Love. Next is Constellation. And that is the colour story. Those are the swatches. This one is Utopia. This one is Infinity. This is one with a pressed glitter in. And that's the colour story. Swatch rather nice. Now, if you can see any gaps in my swatches, it is literally, I haven't missed them, it's just they're very, very close to my own skin colour. So this is a pressed glitter. It's actually gone on really nicely. We have to just drag it really, really slow. One's Affinity. This one is Allure, the OG. Look at those, you can see why it is a favourite. If you like pinks, warms, cosy. Wow. Next one is Showstopper. This one is Midnight Rose. Look at that silver. Wow. Next is the Pride We Are Love. These are the swatches. That is still from the last palette, so there's like a sort of a mint green there. I'm gonna have to go and see if I can get the rest of the staining off before I go any further. Next up is the Fire palette. And next is the Ice palette. This one is really a lot more green than blue. This one is Timeless Fantasy. There's a lot that doesn't show up on me because I'm just sort of pale, so there is quite a few looking like there's gaps there, but there's not. It's just that it's very close to my skin colour. I like that. Nice. This one is the Rainbow Palette. Next is the Flamboyance palette. Next is the Bird of Paradise palette. This is enchanted. If you like a grungy palette, oh, look at these swatches. How gorgeous are they? Just murky and dingy for smoky, gorgeous eyes. I think those are beautiful. Next is the Chilled palette. This first glitter is a lot more fine than the other ones. So that is the Chilled. Next is the Hydra Dolphin. And the other one is the Hydra Turtle. Next is one of the two Friends collaborations. This one is I'll Be There For You. Those are the swatches. Very nice actually. Really nice. The foils again are super soft. And this one is We're on a Break. Those are the colours, very bright. These mattes are a little bit chalky. I don't know whether it's because it's quite an old palette now, but the foils are beautiful. Next is Soft Butterfly. This is that pastel shimmer gorgeousness. I got that excited with this. I've run out of space. As you can see, it is really, really pastel, but look at those foils shining. How gorgeous are they? Those are the last three shades. I just sort of run out of room, so I'll just stuck them further up. But as you can see, it is an extremely muted palette. If you like that sort of thing, that is Soft Butterfly. Spirituality or Namaste. I love these colours. Let's see how the press glitter performs. I still love this palette. The press glitters, that one's a bit chunky. This one goes on really well, but this one, I don't know what's happened to it, but it looks like it's dried up. Now, I do my own press glitters, and I don't think I've ever had one dried up. It's really, really strange. So it was really hard to get into as well. And that, I never do 2 swipes, but that is 2 swipes. It is terrible. The colours do remind me slightly of a Law, but obviously you've got those press glitters in. I think that's why I'm so attracted to it. But that is Namaste, or the Spirituality palette. Next is Haunted House. have a little go at these. This is such a beautiful palette. There's nothing wrong with those shades. They went on fabulous. So that one is the Haunted House. Next is the Good Vibes, Chill Vibes, which is that muted version of the Chill palette. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at those. How vibrant are they? And that is that pressed glitter. I think they've changed the formula on that one because it's almost very, very fine particles. So it's sort of, it actually applies like a foil, but obviously it's a little bit more chunky than a foil, but beautiful. Look at those. I love them. I really do like these pastel sort of muted dirt palettes. I think I'll better keep this one out, but lovely. So that one is the Good Vibes, Chill Vibes, is it? Yeah, Good Vibes, Chill Vibes. This is the This City Needs Me palette, the Batman one. I'm actually going to take it back about this palette. It's lovely. It is very bright. It's very sort of, a bit of a sort of too much of a mixture. So I'm right in thinking, what can I do with it? But like, you've got these purples and you can have the blue and you've got the greens, browns, this other green. It is actually a really nice palette. I'm just gobstruck, if you want the honest truth. Next is the second in the 3 of the Batman, and this is Dangerous Love. These are the swatches. How pretty those. They are beautiful. Really nice. Black's not too bad as well, although it went over my elbow. Very, very nice. So that one is the Dangerous Love. Next is Mad Love. This is beautiful as well. It's just that really, really colourful palette. Mine of it is mattes in fairness, but the foils again are beautiful. That is the foil. That is the glitter. So again, they've used that very, very fine sort of formulation. So it's it goes on a lot better. It's not as bitty. So that one is the Mad Love. Next is Regal Romance. These are the colours of the Regal Romance, another really, really pretty one. Again, these are the last 3 shades. I run out of space. But very, very pastel, but very, very girly. Love that. So that's Regal Romance. I don't know whether you've noticed, this is the 3rd sort of outfit change, but yeah, this is in 3 parts. I didn't realise how long it was going to take. So right, now we're on to Deadly Desire. The colours. Let's put on. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So that is Deadly Desire. Into the Night. I was going to use this today and I ended up using one of my melt palettes. The mattes on in this aren't exactly amazing, but the foils make up for it because it is just a very, very muted sort of pastel-y Halloween palette, but it is something really different, something I haven't got in my collection. So I do like this one, Into the Night. Next is the Midnight Allure. This one was in the Christmas set. beautiful, solid, really good, really strong colours there. They all swatched beautifully, mattes and the foils. So that one is Midnight Allure. Next is Hype. This will be a first because I haven't swatched this at all. I don't know whether they've changed the formulation of the mattes, but they seem not as good as usual. There probably does seem to be quite a few gaps there, but they are the colours that are close to my skin colour anyway, so they just disappear. But yeah, the foils are nice. That one's a glitter. It's one of those very fine glitters that they started using, but it's a sort of bit of a mishmash towards the end. Desert Desire. All these are going to be new to me now because I haven't swatched them, so you're going to see them at the same time as me. That one definitely resembles the outside packaging. That's quite nice. The foils are brilliant. As I've said many a time over the video, the mattes are a little better in this one as well. So that one's a matte, so that's quite a strong matte. So very nice. So that one is Desert Desire. Next is the Love Island I've Got a Text. These are better than I thought they was going to be. Look how bright, vibrant they are. They are beautiful. So back onto it with this one for definite. The mattes are fantastic. I mean, this one here, that is a matte as well, like I showed you, like a really bright. So we're all for that. So that one is the Love Island collaboration I've Got a Text. Next is Winter is Coming, and it's the Game of Thrones collaboration. Looking forward to seeing what this looks like. Not my go-to palette, but there's some really pretty shades in there, and it does so differ from the Ice palette. Again, those foils are beautiful. I keep on repeating myself, don't I? I do apologise. Then we've got another collaboration here, and it is the Clueless collaboration, and this is the As If palette. So that's the front casing. And a few people have been disappointed with this, especially a few shades, so I am quite interested to see myself. Let's have a little play. I do actually share the concerns about this palette. Again, the foil formulation is beautiful, but I don't know what's happening to the matte formulation. They're very pale. I don't think they're supposed to be this pale. Obviously, I mean, it's on prime skin as always, but they've been on prime skin right the way through it, and yeah, it's a little bit lackluster. There are some nice shades in there, but the mattes really do let it down. So that's a real shame. It's not very often I'll say pretty much a whole palette is not as good as intended, but it's definitely it just feels like a different formulation. That doesn't feel like the Forever Flawless matte formulation. So whether they've changed it, whether they've done something to it, altered it in any way, it's not the same. So that one is the Clueless As If palette. Next is Cosmic Trip. So look at that. It's got glitter in it. Yeah, it's got glitter in. What a massive difference. Look at those. This is beautiful. Oh, there is mattes and shimmers in there, and you've got this one. Is it? Oh, this one here is a glitter one. That one's a little bit bit more chunky than they have been lately, but what a contrast to that other palette. You would expect them really to do more, if you like, with the collaborations, but it's not to be. But this is beautiful. It is swatch lovely. Look at these. I mean, all of the mattes, all of the colours are beautiful. Wow. So that one is Cosmic Trip. Next is the Plastic Boy, aka Gary Thompson collaboration. This is beautiful. This is deep. It's gorgeous. A bit like him, really. Look at that. This is just beautiful. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous it's swatched. And I've done the exact same type of swatches as everything else, but that is gonna suit a deeper skin tone so well. But look, so what he's done is he's done all of the mattes here, and then the bottom row he's done all the foils, but it's absolute beautiful. It's just good enough to eat. They all look like chocolates, and oh, sure, Chris. But that is the Plastic Boy, aka Gary Thompson, and Revolution is Nude Silk. These are the last two ones now as well, so we won't be long. Beautiful. Look at those foils. Those are beautiful colours as well. Really, really pretty. Quite a different type of tone on the undertones on the colours on there. But very, very pretty. So this is one of the last two, so it is right up to date with the formulation. Very, very nice. So that one's Nude Silk. And last but certainly not least is Bear Pink. I'm looking forward to having a swatch of these. Look at those. Let's put the last two at the top part here. That is the Nude Silk, Bear Silk, Pink, Bear Pink. That one is the Bear Pink, and it is a lovely one to finish off with. Very subtle, but the formulation feels nice, apart from I'm not a fan of this pressed glitter, but you either love it or you hate it. I think it's just, I don't think there's an in-between, but they are some really, really pretty colours. That's a decent black. That looks like that is only one swipe, and these are the last two shades in the palette. So all in all, very nice for the last two releases. Oh my darlings, we got through it at last. That is the completed collection of my Forever Flawless swatches. Now, if you have enjoyed watching my video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be back in a few days with some hauls and some collections and maybe even a makeup tutorial. So I'd love it if you would join me. Until then, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. I love you loads. Bye.